What's up, everybody? So this is my weekly message. I know it's coming in a little late, just on Thursday. The week's almost over, but we head off on Monday, although I spent all my Monday preparing for Wednesday, which was the Reach Regional, and I got a ton of questions. I'll try to answer as many of them that I know the answer of, but first, let's do some updates real quick. Let's activate the video display. I guess the biggest update you may have heard, our Assistant State Superintendent of Assessment and Accountability, Meredith McBee, is resigning. Ugh. So she'll be leaving us in March, and we have that position open, and we'll be looking for someone to fill it. But most important of all, still accepting applications for the ELA Social Studies Assessment Specialist. Remember way back when I shared that with everybody? So keep that in mind as we get closer and closer to spring break, which I'm sure you're looking forward to. I'll be here, but that's okay. Other news, next week we were going to do a Reach Regional in Weatherford. That is canceled. My two sessions combined had a total of 16 people, I think, signed up. And I understand there's been a lot of snow days, need time to catch up. Who wants to spend it doing professional development? I made a quick follow-up post for our Reach Summit participants. At the Reach Regionals, we brought in 4 elementary teachers to talk about writing strategies in the classroom, starting at the pre-K level. We had my good friend Dina Doolin kick it off, and she shared a bunch of student writing samples and how she gets pre-K students to start writing that early. A couple of her student samples, those kids were composing 2 complete sentences. It was amazing. Amazing stuff. And we had other teachers, Heather Pogue, Yasmin Hoover, Michelle Siebel, just take us up so we could see that progression from kindergarten on through 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, sharing student samples and their expertise. Their handouts were very popular, and so, because everyone demanded it, I have them on an Evernote because they were too big to upload to the server, and that's all technical details you don't need to know. Just know you can go to this Evernote here that's linked to the blog post at ELAOKteachers.com and download their handouts, including Dina Doolin's monthly writing prompts that not only her pre-K students do, but all the teachers in all the grades at her school do these writing prompts, and they put them on display. By the way, just because it's always a frequently asked question, I started this new FAQ blog type post, and I always get this question: do you have any good sites for passage-based writing prompts? And in short, yeah, here's 6 of them, but the long answer is I kind of explain it how I would use those in the classroom. So pass this along. I have it in this nice neat blog post, and if you have your own to share, like Laura does down here, you can leave a reply and share some of the resources that you want to provide for everybody to benefit from. Alright, let's get to some questions now. How am I supposed to prepare to transition to Common Core with so few resources, no assessment? I think there's a lot of resources, so maybe that's a subjective question. Hopefully they got well, it looks like from their feedback they took note of ELAOKteachers.com and the Facebook group. So hopefully they'll have time to go peruse those and look at all the resources available. That's one of the cool things I like about our standards, is because they're shared, that a lot of states have developed resources that we can take and immediately use and don't have to worry about how well they fit with our state standards. We just have to be concerned with what's appropriate for my students, where they're at. I want a printout with those websites. No, I kill so many trees in my Reach Regionals, and I can't do a printout of web addresses. Go to ELAOKteachers.com. You'll find all my websites there. I made that blog post specifically for that, so I will provide it for you. I just don't want to do a printout unless I have to. And the printouts I do bring, which have bent my dolly that I pull all my supplies with, they bent it because the paper is so heavy and I bring so many handouts. What is for lunch? For lunch at the Reach Summit were box lunches, which sandwiches and chicken wraps. Will there be another summer convening? If so, when? Well, yes, I believe that is planned to be in a budget for a 2014 summer convening. Really excited about it, and it will be in the summer. I wish I could give a more specific date, but I'll announce it here. Is literal thinking becoming extinct? I hope not. I need to obviously Google what literal thinking means. Will there be a writing test in 5th and 8th grade next year? No, it will be embedded in with the regular OCCT or whatever the end of year exam's gonna be called, and it'll be integrated in. So it'll be a little bit longer test. It'll be closer to the format, from what I've been told, closer to the format of the secondaries test. 3-parters with writing and reading and whatever else. So this is the last year for that separate writing test for 5th and 8th grade. Who will be our testing company? I have that written down somewhere. So for 9th through 12th testing, it'll be CTB. And for grades 3 through 8, it's gonna be measured progress. I'm a 3rd grade teacher. How much writing should students be doing? And writing and should have underlines. I guess it depends on your students. If they're very adept at writing and not adept at reading, then you want to probably spend more time at reading. If they're very adept at writing, or if they're not very adept at writing, then you probably want to spend more time writing. If they're not adept at grammar, then you could spend time at that. It really just depends on how you diagnose your students. So that's a professional judgment question, I would think. I like writing all the time. I made my kids exhausted with writing because we'd start class with a quick write, then we end class with a writing reflection, and in between that they're taking notes and writing and reflecting about whatever we're reading. So that was what was fun for me. And then of course we had proofreading days, and those were crazy. It was just like a party, a proofreading party. Why doesn't the state provide cross-curriculum for writing, including history, etc. teachers? To provide cross-curriculum? Well, the State Department, I don't think they ever have provided State Department curriculum, and we would never want it to, is my opinion. We would never want it to say, like, here's the State Department's curriculum, go teach it. That's way crossing the line on local control. Now, I've suggested a lot of different sites where you can obtain curriculum, and you can review and use them with your best judgment. Will you be at the rally? Will I see you at the rally? So, honestly, can I tell you a secret? I don't know what the rally is about. So I don't know, do I need to go to the rally? What's gonna be there? What's it about? And when is it? I know there's like a rally occurring here, but I don't really know when it is. I've been working. So I don't know. Maybe. I gotta go research that more. Let me get back to you. I'll go research it more, or maybe you could tweet me some info on it. That being said, if you're here and I happen to be in the office, hey, come over and say hi. Come up and see my office, and we can chat, do lunch or something. Why did education get away from teaching thinking? Did it? I mean, the shift in our new standards has been towards more writing, and to me, writing is thinking, because it's forcing the student really to evaluate their opinions and develop their arguments. So that's developing the way they think and how they communicate their thoughts. So to me, if anything, it has focused more on thinking, critical thinking even, if you want to use all the trendy buzzwords. What's your favorite book? Oh, that's way too hard. The Odyssey, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre, a lot of my favorite books. Although I'm big into nonfiction lately, so anything by Tim Ferriss, it's good stuff. Of course, anything X-Men. And why didn't I know about your ELA website before? Sorry. Hey, if you have friends that don't know about the website, you need to help me out. Spread the word. Show them the Facebook group. Invite them. I saw someone invite a friend specifically to the Facebook group, and they were very ecstatic about it. So I got ecstatic about it. So please, spread the word, let everybody get connected to each other. Help everyone get connected to each other. Are most schools going to non-text-based learning and reading? I don't know what that means. Maybe you can elaborate on that. So I don't know how you could have non-text-based and reading occurring, because it's text. What is the best method to assess all of this writing? Rubrics, creating rubrics, having a common rubric with your school or department. And, okay, and so here's all the questions I can't answer. So I got to that end. And that is my weekly message for today. Thank you for coming out to the Reach Summit. Maybe I'll see some of you at OMLEA next week. Let me know if you need anything. Otherwise, until next week, Take care of yourself, take care of your students, and take care of each other. I'll talk to you later. Bye.